Hello, wonderful people, and welcome to this session about stretching. At the beginning of the year, we want to take care of the body, we want to take care of the mind, and we'll start with stretching. So, I hope everybody's well, and I hope you had a wonderful time over the holidays. But now it's time to go back to motion, to stretching, to paying attention to our daily routine because this will increase our well being and it will increase our functionality in the world. So, why do we focus on stretching? From the previous session, we know that the benefits of stretching can go beyond the physical mind, can go to the mental health as well. So, but on the physical body, we have less risk of injury. Regular stretching may help reduce our risk of joint and muscle injuries. Also, it will improve overall daily performance, like in our day to day activities. We can exercise and we can just go about the day, reducing any joint restrictions. So, another benefit is improved circulation. A stretching routine can definitely improve the circulation in the body so we feel better. Increased range of motion, it's another benefit. Both static and dynamic stretching can improve our range of motions as we do these exercises on a regular basis. And of course, it can help with posture and alignment so we can have a better posture and alignment because stretching every day we can see and notice the imbalances from the left side on the right side and we can correct this and we can have a better relaxation response in the body. If we pair the stretching with the breathing exercises, we can promote feeling of relaxation. So we know that functional fitness is possible at any age with consistency and with creating this routine. So going back to the routine is it's a way for increasing our well-being. So if you have any physical or medical conditions, so please listen to your body, check with your physician before you start any exercise regimen, and do just the exercises that are fit for you. If you feel like there is an exercise you cannot do today, there is no problem. Just skip that out. And as the body becomes stronger, you can go back to a full routine. Welcome, everyone, and let's get started. We'll start standing. We'll start on both feet. So have the feet inner hip distance apart. And let's close our eyes. Some of you remember, so this is our grounding technique. We ground through the feet and also ground through the breath. So as we breathe in, we notice the feet like parallel with each other and like right after the under the hips. And we feel that connection with the mat. We feel that the mat supports us, supports the body. And we focus our attention on the breath, breathing in and gently breathing out. And again, breathing in, gently breathing out. One more time, breathing in and gently breathing out. On the next inhale, bring the arms up towards the ceiling and stretch as far as you can, reaching towards the ceiling, towards the sky. And as you exhale, bring the arms down. And again, breathing in, arms up, stretch as high up. And as you exhale, bring the arms down. One more time, breathing in, arms up. And gently, arms down. On the next inhale, we bring the arms up. We pull the navel in. We gently start rounding the spine and bring the arms in front of us. And we go as close as we can to the mat. Breathing in, arms up. Stretch all the way up to the sky. Feel the spine elongating. Pull the navel in around the spine. You have to control the movement from your midsection, from the core, and then reach down towards the mat. And then again, breathing in all the way up. And as you feel the lungs breathe air, pull the navel in, engage the core, engage the glutes around the spine, come all the way down and let the air go. Stay here for a moment or two. Take both palms down on the mat. Feel the stretch on the back side uh, of the legs. Bring the arms up and stretch the arms behind you. From the back, it will from the side, it will look like that. As you lift up, you interlace your fingers in the back, lift the chest up, look up towards the sky, pull the shoulders backwards, shoulder blades go closer together, and inhale. And again, around the spine, pull the navel in, engage the core, engage the glutes, around the spine, come closer to the mat, stretch the back side of the legs, and interlace the fingers in the back so you stretch that. One more, all the way up. Now, bring the palms in front of you. As you bring the palms in front of you, we are going to open the arms 180 degrees. Make sure you have enough room so we can go from one side to the other side. Opening the chest, opening the shoulders from the collarbone, and make sure you have at least 180 degrees. Maybe some of you can more. One more time on each side. Wonderful. With grace. And then we stand with the feet parallel with the mat and we'll reach up to the sky. We open the chest up and we do rotation. As you do rotation, pull the shoulders backwards. So allow the collarbone to release all the tension that accumulates through the day, especially up. You can look up towards the sky and then as you down. We'll do on the shoulders, palms on the shoulders, and now we do the same rotations with the elbows. Maybe you can go with the elbows a little bit farther. As you go towards the back, make sure the shoulder blades kind of slide together. And then as you come forward, maybe you can touch the elbows, but if not, just bring them as close together as you can. Reach with the elbows high up towards the sky and then lower all the way down. One more time. And gently. Let's do one more here because it feels good. Stay with your elbows wide open and then arms on the shoulder. So have the arms opening up on the side and then try to reach on one side. So we keep the arms in one straight line. We kind of bend from the hips and stretch one side as close to the ground as you can. And now change and stretch on the other side. Once again, stretch. Lateral side stretches are always good because we don't do this very often. So we need to stretch the spine on the lateral side and the shoulders. Now, as you stretch, take the palm, the opposite palm, and take it over the body. Now, stretch the same side, but try to reach with the hand as far away from the body. The other arm, the palm stays over the head, so over the ear, and try to reach to the opposite side. One more on each side. And gently the other side. Wonderful. Now we place the palms on top of each other on the back side of the head and we do rotation. So as you pull the navel in, we do rotation towards the right side. You engage the core, engage the glutes, and then rotate towards the other side. So we twist the spine from the right side to the left side gently. Feel that opening from the lower back to the upper back to the shoulders. Keep the elbows as wide as you can, rotating gently, and extend your ground. Feet are parallel, and feet are really pressed down into the ground. One more time on each side. Very good. And then gently stay in the center. Then we go on the right side and stretch. Maybe we can go a little bit lower than we did before. And we keep the hips, we try to keep the hips in place without migrating the hips too much. We go from side to side, again, pulling the navel in. Feel like the center of your motion is around the belly button, is your core, and going from side to side. Wonderful. So stabilize on one leg. Take one knee up to the chest, and as you keep that stability, try to bring the knee as close to the chest as possible. If you need to hold on to a chair or to a wall, do so. So bring the knee in and then lower the knee down. Let's take the other knee up. Stabilize on the other leg. Balance. Bring the knee to the chest. Open up. Very good. We are going to open the feet maybe twice the distance between the hips. As you bring the arms all the way up, again, we pull the navel in, round the spine, and we lower the palms down on the mat as low as possible. And we can touch down with the palms. Feel the stretch on the back side of the legs. Now with both arms, we go towards one ankle and we stay here. Breathe in that stretch. And then slide the palms toward the other ankle and breathe in the other stretch. As you breathe in, feel the release on the back side of the legs and on the lower back. You can have the palms down and then gently lower the hips down. So as you lower the hips down, bring the heels in and see how far down you can go. Feel the opening at the hip. We turn on one side. So the ankle is under the knee or a little bit in front of the knee. The hip is on top of the knee that is down, okay? So make sure you protect the knee as you lower the knee down, and you can push gently forward so you feel the stretch in the hips and inner thighs. Important stretch here, right? Very important. So bring both palms on the knees, and as you push forward, feel the opening in the hip. Bring the arms up towards the ceiling and arch backwards. So feel that stretching, palms together. So as you push the hips forward, you push the palms like you arch slightly at the back, but you still keep the core engaged at all times. Wonderful. And then we lower the palms down in front of the foot. Find your stability point there. We are going to open out one arm towards the sky. We start with the arm in the middle. So bring the arm all the way up towards the sky. Try to look up. So feel that rotation and twist from the hips all the way to the upper back, and then gently lower the palm down. We bring the other arm up and we try to make it at least 180 degrees here. Wonderful. The sun is shining here, so it's a shiny day, but it's really, really cold. So lower the palm down. Bring the knee backwards and have the palms away from the body so we can, as you rest on the heel, we stretch the upper body. Have the fingers of the palm spread down and pressed into the mat. Stretch the upper body. You can lower the forehead down on the mat. Wonderful. As you come up on all four, let's bring the other leg forward on the outside of the palms. We lift both palms on the knee first if you need the support. So push the hips a little bit forward and feel that stretch in the hips. Wonderful. And bring the arms up and gently arch backwards. So feel that you are opening that hip and arching slightly backwards. And then again, lower the arms down. Let me see if I can go this way. Yep. All right. So lower the arms down. We start with the arm that is in the middle. We bring the arm up and we try to look up towards the sky. So we open the chest. The arm can go slightly backwards to open the shoulders. Wonderful. Lower this arm down and then the arm from the outside, we bring it all the way up. We try the same thing. We may notice that our range of motion here may be limited. On my side, it's a little bit limited, but with consistency, we can increase this range of motion as we go through this motion kind of daily. Lower all the way down. Again, bring the knee down. And keep the fingers spread on the mat. Press into the palm and the fingers equally as you lower down on the heels. Try to touch the heels with the lower back, with the glutes, sorry. Stretch the lower back. And then press into the fingers so you really stretch the lower back and the upper back. Now, lift up. And we are on all four. We stay here, we pull the navel in. As you pull the navel in, we go into the angry cat. Allow the head to go in between the arms. So stretch the neck. And as you pull the navel in, just imagine that back of an angry cat. And pull the navel down towards the mat. Lift the head up this time. Lift the tailbone up. Imagine the happy dog. Remember the happy dog? Smile. And just wave the tail from one side to the other side. You can also involve the shoulders, so you can move the shoulders towards the glutes from one side to the other side. We'll do this again. Round the spine. Pull the navel in. Allow the head to move in between the arms. Try to stretch the neck. Wonderful. And then bring the head up towards the ceiling, tailbone up, and again, move the hips towards the shoulders towards the hips. Wonderful. So on the next one, we are going to have the knees up, and as we stay into a plank position, we stay on the toes and we push the toes forward. And then we push backwards. And again, we push the toes forward. And we push backwards. If you cannot do the plank, you stay on the knees, right? And you just stay in this position on the knees. And for those of you who can, you lift up and we push through the toes. And now we alternate. We lower one knee down, one knee up without touching. So we push through the heels, the opposite heel, as we lower the knee down. So we alternate the motion. One more time. Oh, should feel good. And now from the plank, we lift the hips all the way up. Spread the fingers, so you push through the palms and all the fingers equally. Hips are up and heels, so lower both heels down and up. And again, lower down and up. Up and lower down. Now we lower one at a time. It's a little bit deeper, the stretch. Very good. And from here, we go into the inverted V with the heels as far down. And then we go back into the plank. From the plank, only those of you who can, you can lower the knees down. And if you can lower the hips all the way down. So we go into the cobra. Only if you can. Twist on the right side. Twist on the left side. If you cannot, just go into child pose, okay? Twist from one side, twist from the other side. Again, we press into the toes, lift the hips all the way up. And now we stretch one leg at a time. So bring one leg up towards the ceiling and try to bend the knee. As you bend the knee, allow the leg to go on the other side. Really feel that stretch over there. And as you come forward, bring the knee in between the elbows and lower the knee down towards the same ankle. Lift the shoulders up and slide the shoulders backwards. You can stay here in this position, or you can lower down on the elbows if you feel that's okay, or you can lower down with the palm on the palms on top of each other and the forehead on the palms. Very good. So we have to do the other leg. So lift up, we are into the plank. Go with both hips up in inverted V. Take the other leg up towards the ceiling. Stretch and then bend the knee and allow the leg to fall on the opposite side. So stretching that hip. Stay there for 1-2 breaths. And then control the leg. Control with the knee and the elbow and then towards the wrist of the same side. Slide the shoulders back. Lift the head up. Feel that opening, the stretch. Right. And then try to lower down the elbows. Very good. And place the palms on top of each other and lower the head on the palms. Very good. I could stay here, but we have to move on. So we come back into the plank, we lower the knees down, then we go into child pose. The next one is sitting on the sit bones, right? So we sit on the sit bones and try to have the spine like straight up on the sit bones towards the sky. Let's place the palms on top of each other on the back side of the head and open the elbows as wide as you can. We go from one side to the other side, twisting, and feel that twist at the spine level. At the same time, feel the twist at the shoulders as you go and you kind of open up the shoulders and the collarbone. Wonderful. So we stay in the center, and as we inhale, lift the head, lift the chin up towards the sky, and as you exhale, bring the chin towards the chest and the elbows together. And again, inhale, chin up towards the sky. And as you exhale, bring the elbows together. One more time, inhale, chin up towards the sky and stretch the spine. And as you exhale, stretch the back side of the neck and all the way to the middle spine, elbows together. Come back to neutral with elbows wide, and now twist on one side. Stretch from the hip, keep the hips on the ground, don't swipe the hips, and then come back to center. Stretch on the other side, and come back to center. Wonderful. We do one more on this side, just because it feels good. And then we extend one leg. So as you extend one leg, keep the other one like in a 90-degree shape. And both palms would go towards the ankle. If you cannot go reach towards the ankle, try to go in between the knee and the ankle as far as you can. Or maybe catch the toes and feel that stretch. And then open up the arm. So you really feel that stretch from the opposite hip shoulders. And take the palm and put it at the shoulder level, a little bit away from the body. Now you press into the heel, the knee, and the palm, and you lift up. So you stretch the body here. So we stretch side to side. You can roll on the heel and push the toe down so you really feel that stretch. And then lower with control, lower the hips all the way down. One more time, bring the palms on the ankle so it goes. Wonderful. We do the same on the other side. So stretch the other leg. Hands go towards the ankle. If you can lift up the hands on the toes and catch your toes, feel the stretch on the back side of the leg. Bring the arm up, stretch the side, opening the hip. Press down the knee, the back side of the knee into the mat. Feel the stretch on all sides. Very good. So now lift the spine up, the palm landing in line with the hip. Press into the palm, press into the heel, support with the knee, and lift all the way up. Stretch so the arm is in line with the hip and the leg. Pull the toes down. So feel the stretch as you pull the toes down. Breathe in, breathe out. Lower the hips down with control. Bring both palms on the heel, towards the ankle, and towards the toes. And then come back to center. Okay, we open both legs as far away from each other. Stay with the spine straight up towards the ceiling. Shoulders backwards. Try to slide the shoulder blades. Place the palms against each other and all the way up towards the sky, right? So feel that opening. So spine should stay straight up towards the sky. And then as you pull the level in, engage the core and try to land both palms towards the ankles and maybe on the toes. Wonderful. Stay with the palms on the toes and kind of stretch the back side of the legs. Push the back knees into the mat. So you stretch the back side of the legs. You stretch the lower back. And then put both palms on the opposite elbows and lower them down. You can lower them down close to you or a little bit farther away from you. Wonderful. And then reach with the palms as far away you can. So again, you open the inner thigh, stretch the back side of the legs, open the hips. Wonderful. Lift up, lift the spine up. So make sure you have enough room for the next one. So palms are a little bit farther away from your hips. Make sure you don't hit your head against the wall if you have a wall behind you, and lift up. So stretch here, feel that stretch. And again, we're going to lower it down and cross the legs. For the last segment of this session, grounding through the breath. As we close our eyes now, we notice the body. We notice if there is any tension in the body, if there is any discomfort in the body. We try to relax the shoulders, spine is straight up towards the ceiling. The neck is in line with the spine. The line of the shoulders is in line with the hips, is parallel with the mat. We notice the air coming into the body and notice the air going out of the body. As we breathe in, you notice the rising and falling of the chest. As you bring it out, you notice the abdominal, the belly button goes more towards the spine. So we continue this cycle of breathing in and breathing out. And if you notice any tension in the body, you take the next inhale. And as you bring the prana in, you direct it to that part of the body that is still under tension, under stress, if there is any part of the body with that. Um, you feel it still tense. So breathing in and breathing out. And again, breathing in, breathing out. One more time with intention. Take the new prana, new energy from the environment, and bring it to all the cells in the body. And as you exhale, exhale all the used up energy to be recycled in the air. So one more time, inhale and exhale. Now we notice if the body is relaxed, the mind hopefully is relaxed too. And we take the right palm and place it on the heart space so we connect with the heart. The place where we connect with the heart is the place of love and gratitude. And we think of two things that we are grateful for today. And as you lower down the palm, you can open the eyes and you are back to your environment, to your room, to your family. Hopefully, with a more relaxed attitude, with a attitude of relaxation and curiosity and gratitude. So I'm really grateful to be here today. So hopefully most of you can see this recording on the YouTube space after we finish this live recording, so it will stay here. You can invite friends and family to join us live or to just see the recordings as they stay on the YouTube space. I hope you find this useful. Come back to this recording as often as you need this kind of stretching. So we all need them. And be very mindful when you spend the time and the energies through the day. If we sit so much in place, if we stay at the desk, if you work from home, if you drive too many hours, you need this stretching to be part of your life, of your routine to improve the well-being in your life. So I want to thank you, all of you, for joining me live. All of you who will see this recording a little bit later. So thank you again, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful new year. Bye for now.